Well. Hallo. Ihr Lieben. Und willkommen auf den PoorDeadMan Show. Oh, my lovelies. How I have missed you so. Did you miss me? Did you miss me? I'm not late. You're late. No. I know that you missed me because you're right on time. Timeliness is godliness, need I remind you? And you all showed up right on time. Oh, how I have missed you so! We've got a great show planned for you today. Murder is on the menu. Project Zomboid is the name of the game. Speaking of Project Zomboid, did you guys know that the most recent episode of The Dead Die Here, our long-running Season 1, The Mall, just dropped this morning? So although I was late to my live show, sorry about that, at least you were able to get some sort of PoorDeadMan fix right into your veins. Sorry about that, meatbags. I didn't want to leave you hanging. But alas, sometimes these things do happen. We got a lot of irons in the fire. We got more people on the team than we have ever had. And that requires a little bit more communication, meetings, management, discussions, working very closely with each other to make sure that everything works properly. And sometimes life conspires to get in the way. But worry not, my lovelies, because I am here for you. We're going to have a great show today. A little bit shorter of a show, but a great show nonetheless. Now look, timeliness is godliness. You did show up right on time. I don't want you to think I'm ignoring you. It's up to me to welcome you. Now I begin as always with my trusted lieutenants. My moderators who keep my chat clean and drama-free. Despite, by the way, how often you challenge them in that goal. You dirty, naughty little necrophiliacs. Welcome back, Solo Caldaka. It's great to have you here and amongst us, buddy. We missed you. Good to see you, Trundle! 1733. The one, the only, the Trundle. The Trundle who, by the way, we have a epic YouTube video coming out with me and Trundle. I think you guys are gonna love it. Ladies and gentlemen, I should welcome today he who was first, none other than Havoc versus Evil. Welcome back to the show, Havoc. Great to see you here, buddy. Welcome back, Hidden Squid. Hello, Squiddy. Kodo Light. What a username, man. It reminds me of Komodo Dragon. I like Komodo dragons. I saw a Komodo dragon as I was pulling out of my driveway about 2 months ago. It came scurrying up to the side of the car, looked at me, and ran back into the jungle. Good to see you, Kodo Light. Welcome to the show. Appreciate that follow, by the way, Meatbag. Welcome to the Cult of the Dead. Apex Reaper, welcome back to the show. Good to see you, buddy. Box Fan, hello, baby. Hello, Box Fan. It's Kaito, my trusted lieutenant. Good to see you. Bro, school Wi-Fi is so shit. We need to upgrade the school Wi-Fi. Welcome back, Vugnorvik. Good to see you, my friend. Yo, Poison Heart. Welcome to the show. Hope you're feeling better. Hope that neck, what do we call it? Injury, pain? I don't know what word you would like to use, but I hope you're on the other end of that. Usually these things take a couple days to resolve. Try not to push yourself too hard. Let your body do the necessary healing work. But you're an adult. You don't need me to tell you this shit. Zaida! Welcome back to the show! Good to see you, baby! Mwah! Thank you for showing up right on time. Demaciel, good to see you, man. I know you missed me, I can tell. Apex, I was about to fall asleep during your show, but I woke up. Apex, you're here, baby. That's all that matters. Good to see you. The Crazy Kid is back. Good to see you, Crazy Kid. Hello, Stain Angel. Welcome to the show. The Lich with the Itch is never late. Indeed, indeed. Yes, we'll reschedule our 7 days to die. We'll get into some 7 days to die. Worry not. Worry not. We're going to find another day for that. Canix, welcome back to the show and good to see you. Poison says, I saw a lot of the vanilla action yesterday while PDM was going through all the houses. I've been watching it as a few days ago and digging it. Yo, Poison, I hope one day I can get you into Project Zomboid. Obviously, I love this game. It has a difficulty curve, but I think, honestly, you would appreciate it if you got into it. But we'll see. One day I'll run you through the ropes. The first sample is always free. Ooh, I like that. Reminds me of Publix. Good to see you, Charles. Welcome back to the show. He's in charge, ladies and gentlemen. The man is in charge. Grit Pit, good to see you. My man, my guy. Hello, this is unscheduled. Well, it's not unscheduled. It's late. There's a difference. I am technically here at my scheduled time. I'm just a couple hours late. Sorry about that. A lot of things going on behind the scenes, dudes. A lot of things going on behind the scenes, you know? Obviously, I've got a life outside of the show that sometimes demands my attention. I try not to let my real life get in the way of my internet life. But still, these things happen. I also have new things related to the PoorDeadMan show that we've never had before. We've got a team of guys working with us to make the best possible YouTube content for you. And that requires us to talk and coordinate and review things and work together. And, you know, this person can't act until this person acts. And every minute that somebody's held up is a minute somebody's not hustling. So it's a whole thing, you know, it's a whole thing. 2025 has just started, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm hitting the road. I'm going. I want to make the best possible content for you. I want your experience on my show to be the best you've ever had, the very best. And I hope it is. Great to see you guys. Great to see you. Welcome. Love you all very much. I appreciate you being here. Where is Jorge? Well, Jorge is here. He's just not on this screen. You see, this screen is not for Jorge. Jorge is on the gaming screen. When I'm talking to the chat, when I'm doing this type of activity, there is no Jorge. But when we go to the gaming screen, worry not, for there shall be a Jorge, and he shall be magnificent. I'm sure you will bring some Jorge back. Also started building a Zomboid server that I was thinking of donating to your cause. Tell us more, Grit Pit. We do have a public server. We're going to be playing it and relaunching it for the first time this coming Sunday, which is our next community day, and we're all going to play together. I'm going to try and upgrade the server before that day as well in terms of the equipment, so that we'll play lag-free. Okay? But whatever ideas you have for the server, we're happy to hear them. We're happy to integrate them as best we can. I really want to get into Zomboid PvP. And what is your server and network specs? Oh, you'd have to ask Brick about that. I'm not sure. I don't frankly know. Welcome back, Brick. Speaking of the devil. Good to see you, buddy. Brick says, I can confirm the server ran very well for Smiggles and I. He was dicking around in Louisville and I was in Riverside. Granted, that's only having 2 people, but it seems to be working better. Yes. So, you know, I used to say I wanted quality of life mods to take the cake. And I've been experimenting in my single player playthroughs, as you've been watching. I've been experimenting in Zomboid with just doing a fashion mod. Okay? Trying to narrow down the amount of mods I use to just vanilla. Now, my favorite mod of all time is Lifestyles Hobbies. I don't know how we could play without that mod. But I'm starting to think that the best possible thing we could do for the server and keeping it vanilla plus would be Lifestyles Hobbies and Authentic Z. Just the Authentic Z Lite in particular. Just those 2 mods. Because I'm hoping they wouldn't lag the server as much. You know? I'm hoping it won't lag the server as much. We want to get a good server going. Now look, I really want to get into Project Zomboid PvP. I've made a new friend. She's on YouTube as Mira. All she posts is Project Zomboid PvP videos. That's all she does. And gentlemen, I have fallen in love. I love her content. I love it. I love seeing her kick ass and take names. She doesn't have any VO. Maybe it's a dude. I don't know. The point is, she's good at game. And I appreciate being good at game. And I haven't really done the PvP in this game outside of roleplay. And if you go to the server browser, all the servers are roleplay, or roleplay PvP. Even our server, roleplay PvP. And I was thinking, I want to get good at PvP. I want to build a team to do PvP. I want to go to servers with PvP and just rock it. No RP, just kick ass. And then, the piece de resistance. I want to launch a full PvP server. Put a competitive edge on our zomboiding, if you know what I mean. This doesn't have to replace the roleplay stuff. You know roleplay is close to my heart. I love roleplay. I'm just saying, I think that the PvP stuff in this game is an untapped area of fun. You know? Obviously, it would suck to die in this game. Duh, it always sucks. But, you know, you get me, guys. I think you get me. Yes, Grit, you will join me. You will be our PvP driver. I'm not allowed to drive cars if we're trying to take the game seriously. Ask Frosty why not. Grip It, we could use some help with the server, yeah. If you have a knowledge of what makes I think we're going to stick with hosting it on a platform like we're doing. Some people have said they wanted to host it locally and stuff. What I like about it being hosted on Pine Hosting or wherever is that the server location is in California, which means that I can connect and my Filipino friends can connect with very little lag, but also all of our American friends can connect with very little lag. And Pine Hosting is much better than the server that host we used to have, but maybe there's someone even better than Pine Hosting. I'm not yet sure. We'll have to figure it out. Back in the day, somebody said, y'all should launch a server and I will pay for it. We launched a server and we have not heard from them ever again. Things happen. Apex says, day 504. I have done with what I need to get done that day. Now it's day 505, and I'm still kicking zombie butt in Fallout 4. Day 506. I am done what I need to get done. Tomorrow I will do it again. Soon, we will done together. We're just waiting on Apex to get his laptop. Mikey says, I'll be the group sniper. Mikey, I would love for you to come snipe for us, okay? I'm a data center specialist. I've got you. All right, we'll talk. Yeah, we could use some more eyeballs on the admin side of things, on hosting the server and getting it running properly and all of that. That would be nice to have more hands on deck with that. And it would be nice to have like a plot team for season 2 of The Cult. Really, I think the plot team would be bored in the beginning because you really want the story to be driven by the characters, the players. But as the story goes on, a plot team becomes more important, I think. I did make a post on the Discord about like NPCing in the new season because a lot of people have said, I'm not so into The Cult. Well, if you were an NPC, you would play an antagonist to the cult, so you'd have a chance to kill us. I found a mod that lets you play a Zomboid. So I thought that would be cool too, that like, let's say a horde attacks the cult, but like 1 or 2, maybe 3 of the guys in the horde is an actual player, one of you, that's intelligently controlling your Zomboid. How cool would that be? You know? How cool would that be? Yo, young, hot, yellow. Love that username every time. Love that username. Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome to the show, baby. Think of me like a Negan, but my wife is alive, and I just want to help everyone survive. Did you mean that to be musical? Or is my... I've been told before that I have a musical way of speaking. Did you mean that to be musical, or did I just make it musical? Think of me like a Negan, but my wife is alive, and I just want to help everyone survive. Okay, fine. Negan is perhaps one of the best characters. I know everybody loves the governor in The Walking Dead. I do not. I think my favorite character is Negan, followed by... And I'm talking about Negan before the later seasons. I haven't seen the later stuff where they cut Negan's balls off. I'm talking about the original Negan. Okay? Incredible villain. He's my favorite. Followed by Herschel and his unending shotgun. His infinite ammo shotty. And then my third favorite character, I think, is Glenn. I think. But I think that's because I actually played The Walking Dead by Telltale Games before I ever watched The Walking Dead TV show or saw the comic books. And in The Walking Dead Telltale Games, Glenn is in episode 1, and then he leaves. But I really made a connection with him the first time I played that. I don't think anyone argues that Negan is the best, says Brick. Yo, what's up, Moon Talons? Good to see you. He is super nice in person. Oh, the actor who plays Negan. Yeah, what's his name? It's weird, just like Jeffrey Dahmer or something. I just saw another film. Yeah, Jeffrey Dean Morgan. What did I say? I just saw another film with Jeffrey Dean Morgan, as a matter of fact. And it was so good. Let me get the name for you guys. It was... Now I'm not going to be able to find it. It's like a, oh man. It's like he's the main character and he's a journalist. Hold on. I'm looking this up. I gotta tell you guys the name of this. The Unholy is the name of this film. The Unholy. Okay? Jeffrey Dean Morgan, he plays a journalist. And anyway, I don't want to spoil it, but it's a horror movie. There's some supernatural shit. It's appropriately spooky at times. 10 out of 10 in my book. Okay? 10 out of 10. Yo, good to see you, Wimdy. Welcome back to the show, baby. Wimdy says, I always liked Glenn, too. Yeah, Glenn, look, now, I have a thing. Maybe you can tell. I love the villain in a story. I just love villainy. I can't help it. So anytime there's a good story and there's a villain in it, it captures me. Negan is a great villain. That's why I love him. The Governor's a good one too, but Negan is the best of the villains. Okay? That's why I like him. Now, among the heroes, I like Glenn the most. I just do. Both him and David Morrissey. I've met the entire cast. Yo, Moon Talons, that's awesome. I haven't met the entire cast. I have an affection for Walking Dead because when it first started, how do I want to put this? A lot of my friends were involved. A lot of my friends were involved. Some as extras, some in other capacities. But that was one of the first fun things I can remember doing when that show came out, is watching it with a group and trying to figure out which one of our friends had played what zombie, or, you know, some of the stuff was more obvious. I don't want to get into it. I don't want to dox anybody. But the point is, I have a lot of fond memories of the beginning of that show. His character in Supernatural is good as well. You know, I've missed the boat on Supernatural. I've only seen a couple episodes here or there. Yo, Echo, good to see you. Nice bones, baby! Did you know that Negan and Maggie were Thomas and Martha Wayne in a different universe? Oh, really? Interesting. Aren't most actors who play the villain character almost always the most kindest person you could ever meet? Yeah. Yeah. The real villains are like these news anchor guys. Like, they are the guys that seem nice on TV, and then you meet them in person, you're like, wow, this human being is terrible. I'm looking at you, Don Limon. But you get my point. I'm agreeing with you, Mikey. I think a lot of times the villain actor is actually a good guy. I'm a Glenn and a Shane guy. Yo, I think Shane got the short end of the stick, bro. I'm not saying he was a great friend. But you know, what are you gonna do? The dude's in a coma. He blocked the door so nobody would eat his friend, but what more was he gonna do? And then he went to go take care of his friend's wife and kid. I mean, yeah, he ends up boning his friend's wife, but, you know, that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. His wife was hot. You're dead. I think Shane did the best he could. Yo, good to see you, Zomboidism. Much love to you, baby. Pissing our pants yet? It's gonna be PP Pants City here real soon. What a great one, dude. What a great catchphrase. Yo, thanks for the lurk, Squiddy. Shane was season 5 Rick. He just existed 3 seasons too soon. Yeah, we didn't have enough time to fall in love with Shane before his villain arc. Whereas by the time Rick reaches his villain arc, you're already like, oh, I want to vote for him. You know? He gets the Walter White treatment, so to speak. Yeah, he thought Rick was dead. I mean, he thought Rick was in a coma, not that he was never going to wake up from. And the apocalypse was occurring. That's pretty much dead, dude. That's pretty much dead. You're dead. Your wife is hot. I promise to take care of her. May you live on forever in our memories. You know? What do you want from me, man? What do you want from me? Good to see you, Frosty. Much love to you, buddy. Well, guys, what a great day to have you all here with me. Yes, it's true. I'm late. I'm sorry about that. But like I said, there was some stuff happening behind the scenes that had to be taken care of. So we're going to get into the gameplay here in just a minute. I'm going to wrap up the yappa yap here. And we're going to get into the gameplay. But I did want to let you know... I don't know if you do know this or not. Maybe you do. I don't want to waste your time by saying this, but did you know that I've got a YouTube channel? Yeah, I know. Everybody these days has a YouTube channel, but mine's the best. And I think you're going to love it. There's a lot of great Project Zomboid content on there. And there's a lot more coming out as we speak. We just dropped a new episode today of The Dead Die Here. One of our next episodes is one of the first times that Frosty and I ever did our random spawn, random trait run. And it's a really good banger. I think you guys are going to love this stuff. So please, go over there and give it a like, give it a sub, give it a comment, give it a and then do me one better. I'm going to provide you with the best entertainment, both live and video on demand that you've ever had. And you know how you can repay me? You don't have to give me any money. All you've got to do is share that YouTube channel, your favorite video, to Reddit, to your Discord with all your buddies. Send it to your friends, your mothers, please. Please send it to your moms. It would mean so much to me if you guys shared my content with the world. I would appreciate it so much. I'm almost to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. We've just hit 3,000 watch hours. It's such an exciting time to be making content for you. And we do it every day. And there's a lot that goes into this. So your loyalty and your support means so much to me. Thank you, guys. Hey, Deadman, did you drink some water today before your show and got a little sleepy? And I didn't sleepy, no. I did sleep last night, but I don't take naps. I know people do take naps and they like that stuff. I'll sleep when I'm dead, okay? I'll sleep when I'm dead. Did I eat food? I had some bacon and eggs this morning, yes. And I had a bunch of coffee, as always. Bacon and eggs. Bacon and eggs. No, Squiddy, I'm undead, and there is a difference, technically speaking. It's in the Bible. Shall we? No pancakes, that's a carp. All right, cut the music. Guys, I haven't played without you. This is where we left off on Jeremiah Carson's journey. Who remembers what we did yesterday? Look, I'm in pain. I'm tense. I'm sad. I'm drowsy. I got muscle pain all over my body. I've gained a pound. I'm still overweight. Jesus. What on earth? How do we proceed from here? Who remembers what happened yesterday? Well, you don't have to remember. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to read to you where we last left off. My journal entry. Today was the day. I had to go to Irvington. I had to search that postal complex for my generator booklet. I arrived, and the result was terrible. Firstly, the postal complex is very small and swarmed. The good news, mixed with the terrible, is that beside it is a huge community college. No doubt that college holds the books that I need that may be absent from the postal building, but the college held hundreds, if not 1,000, of the undead. I had come prepared, though, with every shotgun shell and 9mm bullet I could muster. I parked the van in a nearby field, hidden behind some trees, and I got to work luring the undead into this wide open space. I figured I could kill them slowly, but surely, though I didn't account for my arms getting so tired. By the time the ammunition had run out, hundreds had been dispatched, but I was no closer to ending their onslaught. Wave after wave of the undead approached, and I had no choice but to retreat. I tried to salvage the mission, but the postal building had a few wandering its perimeter, and then even more. In the end, I was forced to retreat empty-handed back to Echo Creek. I did pass a massive gun store on the road there and back again. And though it is also swarmed, it may serve as a way to replenish my arms and equipment. This was the first day of August, and it was a terror. So that's my journal entry for this day. Day 24 since the apocalypse began. We are back in Echo Creek. From here, we are going to flee back to our home. I'm going to bring up my map just to show you where I am in Echo Creek, right next to my damn trailer where we started this mission. The YouTube stream is delayed on my TV in comparison to Twitch, just an FYI. Yes, so YouTube will allow me to be on the same without any delay, but it reduces the quality when I do that. It gives me the option to be right on time, but it reduces the quality. You have three options. You have low latency, ultra low latency, and high latency, and I think we're using the low latency option because otherwise it will downscale into a worse look, and I'd rather the video look properly. So, good to see you, Zombified. Welcome back, Kaito. Yeah, so sorry about that. Really, unless I'm willing to sacrifice the quality of the show, I don't have a way to improve it right now based on my understanding of YouTube live streaming. I think that Twitch is just better for the live streaming experience, but it is what it is. Okay, so this is my survival tiers system. I'm sure you're all very familiar with this system now. I'm not going to walk you through it. I do stream on TikTok, yes. Every day that I stream on Twitch and YouTube, I stream on TikTok. So this is my survival tier system. We still haven't hit tier 4. My goals for yesterday are my goals for today. Because we did not accomplish anything yesterday. Despite all of my effort, we did not accomplish anything. We did technically find some more gas cans, but that's about it. So, we are in the thick of this town. There shouldn't be many more undead in this part of town. We've pretty much dispatched them all. There should still be a horde over here somewhere. Speaking of which, This is, now that I'm talking about it, this is a good time to mark that this area has a horde here somewhere. That way we all know that's a dangerous area to go. I do know the location of 2 generators, but I can't hook them up because I don't have the appropriate level of the electrical skill, nor do I have the generator booklet. That's one of our goals in finding it. Can you modify vehicles to be more violent? You mean like adding like armor or weapons to them? Not in the base game, no. No, you can with mods, but the only mod that I have installed currently is for fashion. Yeah, so you could technically still use a vehicle, and we do have access to a number of vehicles that we don't care about. So we could use one of those cars in a violent fashion. You know, the old, what do they call it? You know, the old protester wrap 'em up, I guess. You know, we could always use one of those. You know, the old New Orleans gotcha. No, oh, too soon. Sorry, guys. Explosive car. There you go, Kiro. That would be nice if you could blow up a car. That would be nice. Black Widow, you got tired of waiting? What were you waiting for, baby? Ah, wondering if I was coming around. I'm here, I'm here. No, no, don't let your faith in me fade, Black Widow. Don't say that. All right, let's move. This is my old home. Yeah, now we could use a car as a distraction. So for instance, I think that police car, we have access to it. We could use that car to pull the undead away, you know? Using its alarm, its sirens, basically. When I met you on the outskirts of town and I said, Romeo, take me somewhere we can be alone. Is this a Taylor Swift song? What the hell are you singing me here? Is this a Taylor Swift song? Black Widow, what are you doing? Our beloved van is starting to become very damaged, by the way, on the hood. I have a feeling. This has got to be a Taylor Swift song. This sounds like a Taylor Swift song if I had to guess. But I haven't heard this one. I did see a video of Taylor Swift. She was basically twerking and not realizing it and twerked backwards into this lady's lap. It's almost like the twerk comes naturally to her. Mad respect. Ugh. The brakes on this thing are not great. I need to look into the hood and see if it's just the hood that's damaged or if the engine is damaged too. That was almost a wet one. Yeah, we almost went in the river. Over the river and through the woods, back to the base we go. Taylor Swift, yo. She's kind of a hottie. A tree makes for pretty effective brakes. Yeah, so does that zombie. You know, as shameful as it is to run them over because it damages your vehicle, it's also so satisfying to hear them splat. You know? Luckily, the rivers act like walls, says Mikey. Luckily. Yeah, luckily. There's nothing more than I'd like to do than drive into a wall at max speed. You're right. How cool would it be if you could sink your car? This guy's still dead over here. Oh, we have these cars too. I could tow one of those and use it as a a distraction. Because those are pretty much falling apart anyway. All right, we are home at the end of this busy day.
You will have plenty of time to think about it when you are living in a van down by the river.
Yeah, we'll grab this gun case. It's pretty much empty anyway. Let's see. We got no loot on this mission. If I can't have this loot, no one can. Precisely. Precisely. Let's put that in our primary hand because when I take out my flashlight, it will automatically go in my secondary. Nice bones, baby. And living in a van down by the river. All right. Let's see here. In the darkness of my home, we will put these empty mags. This one's also empty. Can this one fit on my chest? Yes, it can. Okay, those are still full, thank goodness. Let's put the shoddy itself up. It's very bloody. It's disgusting. The friends we made along the way, that's the real loot. Yo, Kiro, I wish that were true, man. My poor guy, he's made no friends. He's made none, dude. Okay, we do have a lot of 38 special rounds. If only, right? If only. We got a lot of 38 special and 223. What uses the 223, chat? One of these rifles? One of these rifles uses the 223. It's this one here. The MSR 700. And we've got several of them. Two that are in very good condition. This one even has a scope. Okay, let's attach it to our back. Actually, hold on. This gun case is... Oh, they're the same size. Okay. Oh. Oops, I keep forgetting. This needs to be in my primary. In our head. In our head. Zombie. All right. This one is in good condition and it's got a scope. It's going in the gun case. It uses 223 rounds. So our next strategy here is going to be putting as many 223 rounds in there as we can. And in all of our various storage areas. Let's grab this ammunition box. It can go in our bag for now. Do I have a bomb here? What kind of bomb is that? Aerosol bomb. I don't know if I want to use a bomb. At least not yet. I don't want to start a fire. That's the main concern I have. All right, so this gun is fully loaded-ish. I'm gonna handle this outside, guys, because my guy's panicking. All right, let's equip this and insert one more round into it. So he should now have one in the chamber plus his 3 loaded. Perfect. And as a result, he can't fit in here. Wonderful. We gotta love it. We'll put him first. Wow, that one bullet really messed with his capability here. Okay. This is going back in the car. And let's grab this ammunition box. Let's put the remainder of the rounds in the ammunition box. Let's put the ammunition box also in the trunk. Now, before we do anything else, Let's investigate this hood. It looks very crumple-still-skinned. Alright, the hood itself is in terrible condition. But the engine is pretty much fine. So although we do need to repair it, and although we do not have the skills to repair it, we could attempt to replace it. Although we would not likely be very good at that task. Now, I just want to look at one more thing. I know we've got medical in here, and gardening, and flyers, and yada, 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 all of that crapola. Didn't we collect some more books? Did I already put them away? Let's assume that I've already put them away if they're not visible here. Skill book. Okay. Bulletproof limb armor. Well, I'm the only one shooting, so hopefully we don't need that. If I somehow shoot myself, we're in for some serious trouble, guys. Alright. I do believe that the side of the van still has some rabbit meat. We will eat it. We don't want to gain weight, though. Of course, that one rabbit meat, and we're already doubled up on the gaining of weight. Wonderful. One more thing. I realize we did not close the door, which will annoy me in the morning when I drive this thing and we hear a beep, beep, beep. All right, let's go to our house within our house here. Smooth table, yes. Kind of like a smooth operator. We'll grab this table, and it will have a new home. How are you not on Twitch? Says Yelitsi Zoo. I am on Twitch, buddy. I'm live on Twitch, I'm live on TikTok, and I'm live on YouTube right now. I'm live 5 days a week. Great to have you. You. Great to have you, you. Fuck, this is gonna get complicated. You, it's great to have you. You don't see me on Twitch? PoorDeadMan. There's a lot of copycats, but I'm the one and the only, baby. PoorDeadMan. Let's smoke a cig. We smoke the cig. We take it a pill. Oh, I forgot that the queuing system. Somehow they broke the queuing system in B42 because you used to be able to queue actions, and now sometimes some actions interrupt others. All right, that's all good. Let's put this here. Let's put this. Yo, what's up, Hilets? He says, hi, VTuber. VTuber? VTuber? What? Okay, now somebody says your YouTube is 3 seconds faster. Earlier, you guys said my YouTube was slower. Now you say my YouTube is faster. I don't think I can trust you, chat. All you do is lie and eat hot chip. I kind of do want to clean up. Oh, well. Exercise. Sit-ups. We're going to do sit-ups. Lots of sit-ups. Listening to them both makes me feel schizophrenic. Well, maybe you are schizophrenic. Have you considered that? There's no shame in that. All right, 30 minutes of working out. Got to do my games. Do the one chip challenge on stream. The you guy on YouTube is me, says Hilets. Oh, okay, okay. Very nice. Very nice. Spicy is a good time. I do like some spicy foods. My favorite spicy food is Crawfish. Jeremiah slowly losing the fight against the scale. Bro. What? Yeah, he ate too much yesterday because he had anxiety over not having power. Now here we are. Sad and confused. But at least we're making an attempt, right? At least we're making an attempt. Am I missing some of my chats? I'm not seeing my TikTok people on my thing here. Hold on, guys. Hold on here. Something's not working right. Something's not working correctly. Something's... Gordon! It's all fucked up, Gordon. Why are you stuffing yourself? Well, my guy was stuffing himself because he was a little bit anxious over the events of yesterday. Okay? He was a little bit anxious. Chat, let's take a moment to honor this man. Not for his survival, but for how spectacularly he's about to die. You may be right. In the great words of the great Billy Joel, you may be right. I may be crazy. I don't think that was Billy Joel. All right, let's go wash up. And then let's go do a mission. The mission today is a repeat of the mission from yesterday. Ah. TikTok's not so bad. TikTok's not so bad. I like TikTok, actually. And I say that as somebody who never used it before making content there. But it's a totally different vibe, you know? Like the people you meet on there. All right, let's see. Did we gain weight? We did, 91. Jesus, and I'm still gaining weight. You may be right, do. I may be crazy. What are your PC specs? That's a good question. That's a great question. I have a GeForce RTX 3080 with this much memory right here, and I've also got this much RAM right here, and I use Windows 10. Okay? And it's great. It works just fine for me. I feel pre-tarded as soon as I open a TikTok tab. You know, there's a lot of yeah, like brain rot type of content on there. I don't disagree with you guys. But some of the streams that I found on there, like some of the content creators I've found through there and met through there, are totally epic, dude. Yo, IoT, how do I pronounce this? Iota Indigo. Iota Indigo. I love that username now that I know how to pronounce it. Windows XP Master Race, dude. Yes! When will we return to Monkey and back to Windows XP? Dude, I'm on Windows 10. They keep asking me every day to upgrade, and I'm like, no, I don't want that Windows 11 crap. I always wait as long as I can to update. It's also kind of a meme that Windows will have like a good version, then a bad version, then a good version, then a bad version, then a good version, then a bad version. XP was good, and then Vista was terrible. Windows 3.1, dude. Who here remembers Windows 3.1? Windows 7 was a good one too, I agree. TikTok was my main source of news, says Mikey. Your main source? My main source of news are all the accounts on Twitter that keep getting banned. Those guys seem to to know what's up the most. I'm watching this on DOS. Oh, we're going way back. Windows 98 was best, dead man. What are you guys, like 200 years old? Jesus. Windows 98. What's wrong with you? Watching on my Game Boy, dude. And then some of you have these epic computers and potato internet. I'm looking at you, Brick. Are you using FB renderer? Nope. Nope. Okay, my favorite of the old DOS games was the monkey where you throw the banana at the monkey across the map from you. And if your banana lands, it was a number of skyscrapers, and you throw your banana at the opposing ape, and wherever your banana lands, it would like carve out a crater in the landscape, which the landscape was basically like a bunch of skyscrapers. And so you were trying to get it to land perfectly on the other ape. He's not using DOS. He's trolling you guys. Okay, actually, so I can skirt the town and just go this way. Okay. Okay. We're back on our bullshit, chat. We're back on our bullshit. We're going on a mission. Going on a mission. Don't click on any link that Grit Pit posts in the chat, by the way, guys. Trust me. Do not do it. I don't care what it says or looks like. I don't care. It's the equivalent of getting in a van that says free candy on the side, okay? Do not do it. In fact, you may just want to go ahead and block him on Twitch. Yeah. Dude, that reminds me of that song, Trundle. I smell sex and candy. Yeah. Yo, Hans! My young Hans! Alright, we're gonna take it easy here, Hans. I gotta focus. We're going by a very, congested place. In terms of zomboids and girls. There's no reason to go fast. They're not going to be able to break my window in the time it takes me to drive past them. This is that Guns Unlimited place, and holy shit is it swarming. I mean, it's just like... It's an abomination. Verify my link. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't click that. Don't click that. Do not click anything he posts. I'm telling you, chat, I'm still going to respond to his messages because I think he's funny. But it would probably be best for you if you just block that dude.
Jeremiah was a bullfrog. He was a good friend of mine.
God damn it, Jorge! Jeremiah was a bullfrog. He was a good friend of mine. None of those cars had my goddamn book. Alright, so this building is also swarming, by the way. AMZ Steel. It's a trap. Yeah, that gun place, there's way too many undead. There's so many undead at that gun place. There's no way the loot inside of it can justify dealing with that. There's so many. Like, what are you gonna get? Let's say you get 500 rounds. It still wouldn't justify it, you know? Look, I'm still gaining weight. Okay, finally I'm not, but I'm back up to 91. Jesus, I'm never gonna get down. Its new names is Brains and Ammo. Yeah, zombified. Is this the spot? Yeah. Here we go. Brains and ammo, chat. Brains and ammo. There's not even gun variety in the game to make it worth it, to be honest. Yeah, there's a mod. What mod did we use on the server, guys? What's it called? It's like B41 firearms or something, I think is what it is. It's one of Frosty's favorite mods. And it expands the guns in the game without adding anything that's not lore appropriate. Honestly, one of the best mods. I see this one over here. I was just curious what all was over here. It's just farmland, dude. Just acres and acres of farmland. Yeah, it is a big military surplus gun store. Yeah, I agree. But it looks like it has more undead at it. I mean, now look, I haven't been to the Louisville checkpoint in B42, but if it's anything like it was in B41, where Frosty and I were able to just annihilate it, you know? Like, Frosty and I just annihilated the checkpoint in B41. And even though we got some good loot, it was still like, I think we spent more ammo. Yeah, in vanilla, it's kind of a uh-oh, right? I do love all the mods for the game. You know, I've been talking about playing a lot of vanilla lately, and I don't want that to give you the impression that I don't love mods. I really love mods in this game. It's not that I don't love the mods. Well, okay, so for B42, I don't use a lot of mods because I just want to experience the new changes themselves. That's a big part of it. But the reason why I've been talking about using less mods in B41 is because I've noticed an incredible performance increase in multiplayer when we're not using a bunch of mods, okay? And that matters to me, you know? Honestly, nothing is more of a bummer than having, like, some lag in the multiplayer, personally. I'm glad you like your new rig, dude. That's great. All right. I want to mark this, 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 and this. My mouse is being weird. That's not good right before a mission. All right. College. Do 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 boop 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 boop. Boop 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 boop. You guys did this to me, and now you'll suffer. Do 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 do. I'm here at Bahol. Where are you at, Peep? Hans, I'm in my studio doing my live show, Hans. Where are you in Bahol, Hans? I live outside of Tagbilaran, bro. I live to the east of Tagbilaran. I have the same map mod, but PDM's map looks so much nicer. I'm not using any map mod, as a matter of fact. What you see here is the standard stuff in the map. Wait, what? Grip Pit, what are you doing? How many mouths did you kiss today? What are you talking about? The loot location symbols is a mod. No, it's not. Asking generic questions. Grip Pit, cut that shit out. Leave the girls alone in my chat. You're in Tagbilaran, Hans? Nice. No, these are all here. This is not a mod. If you're using B42 highlights, this is standard, buddy. This is default. Maybe you need this in a mod for B41. I don't remember. Leave the women in my chat alone, or you'll catch a ban, you fucking perverts. The ladies don't want to be harassed unless it's from me. Okay, let's go. New song. That's the new one, dude. That's the new one. I want to be able to see my door. I do see... Oh, wow. This place is very dark on the interior. Woo! We've already got some rotters here. Oh, wow. Hello, buddy. Hello, buddy. Hello, pal. Oh, not that way. I remember fighting that postal bro last time we were here. Yo, see you later, Project Hero. Much love, dude. The last 20 minutes of that stream was wild, dude. Yes. It was nuts, dude. I almost died. And I may die here. We're just kind of feeling this out.
DN knows he wants nothing more than a RV's classic beef and cheddar with curly fries and a large Jamocha shake.
We're letting people do their madness. He broke that door. God damn it. It kept targeting the wrong one. All right. Nice, light-footed leveled up. Let's pause. Let's go to our Jeremiah cheat sheet. Fries. Fries. Okay, so that was, what was it? Light-footed? Level 2. Nice, dudes. So that means I'm heard less when I'm walking and running. Nice, love it. Okay. What's the issue here? I'm muscle strain already? Really? I've just done 5 seconds of melee. And that's with a one-handed weapon. Are both my arms? No, it's just my right arm. Alright. Equip the crowbar then. Alright, he went in. The guy I hosted was funny. Nice, dude. Nice. I'm trying to remember who I hosted yesterday. Maybe that's rude. I don't mean to be a stinker. I just have a poor brain. I like funny people. Hopefully somebody I was following that's funny. Oh, yeah, I remember now. The Undead Boys, I think is his name. I do like to host or raid or whatever people I know, but I also really like to meet new people through raids, you know? So, a lot of times, the people that I choose to raid, I don't even know who they are. I'm just kind of taking a chance, you know? Like, hoping, okay, this will work out, right? Yeah, it's like the undead guys or the undead bros or something like that. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, they seem pretty cool. All right, we did a smoky smoke. I'm very afraid to go inside this fucking place. Okay, you came through the window. Very nice. You're next. Yo, just got home. What's up, Kaito? Welcome home, baby. Out of curiosity, why am I blocked from gifting to users? Bro, that has nothing to do with me. I have no clue. Maybe you have like a setting on? I have no idea, dude. I have not done anything with regards to that, just so you know. I don't have any sort of like setting that does that I know about. No, Kaito, I was late, dude. Okay, this guy says... oh, that's 6 years ago. You're banned from the channel. Well, you're clearly not banned because you're here talking. Yeah, they might not be able to accept gifts based on the region that they're in. If somebody is already subscribed or banned in the channel, they can't receive gift subs. I'm trying to look. Gift to a specific viewer. If gift a sub is grayed out, it's likely that the viewer is already subscribed. They might even be sporting a sub badge. I don't know how to check and see if she's already subscribed. Maybe if I scroll up to her lyrics where she was telling me about Taylor Swift. Oh, my chat doesn't go that far back. Well, I don't know. I have no idea, dude. Legitimately, I don't know. I haven't banned you. I haven't put some restriction on you or anything like that. And neither have the mods. So if you're experiencing an issue like that, it has something to do with Twitch and not something to do with me. Yeah, I haven't done anything. Just so we're on the same page, all the same. Tricycle drivers are very kamote. What is kamote? Kamote, Bisaya. Kamote. This must be slang. What is this? I haven't heard this slang before. I haven't heard this slang, Kaito. What does this mean in English, buddy? I know it's like, oh, you just mean like, oh, potato. Okay, literally, you're just saying potato drivers. Yeah, dude, the tricycle drivers, dude. The tricycle drivers. So here's the thing. They're driving professionally, but very few of them behave professionally. Here's one thing that they do that drives me nuts. I told you, but you asked me before, you said, PoorDeadMan. This was funny to me. About a month ago, you guys asked me on TikTok, you said, Deadman, what's the biggest culture shock in living abroad, moving to the Philippines? And I said it was the driving. Traffic, being on the road, yada, yada, yada. And you guys were like, ha, 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 yeah, so true. No, but really, what's the biggest culture shock? You don't understand what it's like to go from a place where the driving is highly ordered and tightly controlled and highly, like, everybody's where they should be, to mass chaos, okay? Now, look, I've been here for over 2.5 years. I love this place, and I'm not going back. I've grown to love it and live with it. But, to this day, the driving here is still shocking, bro. The driving here still shocks me every day. The big one is when I see somebody driving here in the Philippines. They're driving like a motorbike. They have no helmet. The hot chick on the back seat has no helmet. She's holding a baby with no helmet. Okay? Now, I know in some cases, like, what are you going to do? Some people just can't afford to buy the necessary, like, protective gear. You know, obviously they would prefer to protect themselves and the baby. I get it. I'm compassionate to this situation, so I'm not trying to, like, call them out in a shitty way. But it totally shocks me when I see this, okay? Because it's like, you realize one little nudge and all the eggs are in one basket. Like, it could be over for everybody, you know? I remember the first time I came to the Philippines, the first time I came to Bohol, I landed in Tagbilaran, where Hans is right now. Hello, Hans. I landed in Tagbilaran, and I took a taxi. I paid a taxi. I said, I want you to take me all the way to the interior of the island. It was like a 2.5-hour drive. And I paid this taxi to take me all the way there by myself, you know, just me in the car. On that route, I saw no less than 3 motorcycle accidents, of which one was a dude with his brain just splattered on the pavement. Okay? That was my hello, welcome to Bohol. So I've known from the very first time that I came here that the driving situation is crazy. Okay? Not like where I'm from. It's totally different kind of vibe. But, exactly, dude. Solid line. The tricycle drivers will overtake. Another one that I love that's my favorite is when they have a customer on the side of the road waving them down. The tricycles are kind of like taxis for you guys who don't know. So they got somebody on the side of the road waving them down. Rather than pull off the road to get their customer, the tricycle will just stop in his lane and obstruct all the traffic behind him. And, of course, the tricycle driver has no lights on his vehicle, right? He has no brake lights, no emergency lights, nothing. So when he stops, you just have no idea that that was even going to happen. He's just suddenly stopped, okay? It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. I try to be respectful. I mean, I am a guest here, so I try not to, like, be shitty or whatever. The shittiest I can ever remember being about this, I will share it, was when I recently went to Cebu, and I get off the boat, and I'm looking for a taxi to take me to the immigration area. And I get off the boat, and I'm looking for a taxi or whatever, and I find a guy, and he's like, all right, follow me to my vehicle. So I start walking with him, and as we start walking, we're in like a pedestrian area. You can drive here, but it's clearly a pedestrian area, okay? It's a pedestrian road, even though the taxis are allowed to be here. So I'm crossing this area with him, and this van just almost creams both me and the taxi driver. Now, the taxi driver, this happens to him 1,000 times a day. So he just like totally shrugged it off and moved. I had like my bag with me with all of my crap in it. And I took it and I slammed it up against the hood of the, like as hard as I could. I swear I dented it against this taxi's hood. And I stopped in front of him and stared at him through the glass. I was like, this hitting me will be the worst mistake of your life, bro. Do not make this mistake. Anyway, that's the rudest I can ever remember being. But it's the driving here is so shocking, dude. It's literally so shocking to me that it's so shocking to me, and it's so normal to the people, you know, like the natives that live here, the Filipinos, that when I said that this was the culture shock to me, you guys laughed it off. You guys were like, ha ha ha, yeah, but really, what's the biggest culture shock? That is the biggest culture shock, the driving, bro. That is. How does one get to Cebu from Canada? You fly into Mactan Airport. You fly into Lapu-Lapu. And then you get off Lapu-Lapu as quickly as you can, because that bridge, it takes like an hour and a half to get across the bridge. But there's about to be a new bridge. They've built it, but it's not yet open. Yo, what's up, Harv? Harv Low-Key, what a great username. My favorite lice streamer. I miss you. Lice. Did you mean lich? I don't have lice. I don't even have hair. Hans says, I used to slap the side mirrors of the drivers because they're really annoying. Yeah, sometimes you just got to give them a whack, dude. Cebu International Airport is 100 times better than the one in Manila, says In Josh We Trust. Yeah, it's way nicer, bro, in Cebu. That airport is very nice. The nicest airport I've ever been to is in Korea. The Incheon Seoul Airport. That one is like mind-blowing. Mind-blowingly good. Yeah, exactly, Kaito. No, every time I get upset with one of these drivers, Pinky, slaps her forehead and goes, no seminar. Like there was no training before they put this guy on the road, Yeah, come on over here, dude. He's got a Spiffo shirt. Yeah, I'm always wary to actually, like, voice these concerns because I am a guest here. And I, you know, I don't want to be perceived as, like, that I don't love this place. This place is my home, you know? And I do love it here. But the driving, bro, every time I drive, I get offended. That's the best way to put it, dude. I'm always surprised. Every time I drive, dude, there's some sort of like, oh my goodness. And a buddy of mine came to visit me here in Bohol. He stayed for about a month. And I picked him up from the docks, and I was bringing him back to my place. I live on the outskirts of the city, about 20 minutes outside of town. And I'm bringing him back to my place. And, you know, he's got his hand on the oh shit bar the whole time. And at some point, he turns and looks to me and he says, man, I don't know how you drive here. So what do you mean? He said, driving in a foreign country, man, it's crazy. He said, it's like you have to play chicken 100 times a day. I was like, that is what it is, dude. That is what it is. I can't tell if that guy sees me. She's acting like she saw me way over here. Look at her. No, maybe not. YYZ Manila Seb, best route. I don't know what YYZ is. But wherever YYZ is, if that's your spot, yeah, that's... Yeah, you can't go directly to Cebu. I think you have to... No, you can go directly to Cebu. Yeah, no. What I would do is I would stop over in Korea, and then I would go from Korea to Cebu. Direct. Yeah, if you can help it, I would avoid going to the Manila airport. You know, I say that with love. I've been there many times. It's not that it's... The people there are wonderful, but as far as airports go, it can be kind of a... overwhelming, kind of a hassle. Yeah. Incheon Cebu. That's the better route, frankly. That's the route that I would take if I was in that position. Yo, welcome back, Hans. I've been talking about you. Only good things, Hans. Only good things. Yeah, we're done talking about the... Did we upset you, Hans? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to come off as a prick, dude. I'm sorry about that. I have mad respect for the Philippines, man. I didn't mean to come off as a prick. What the fuck is this room for? Yo, Scarlet, welcome. Mayong Utto. Oh! What? I've cut my foot. How have I cut my foot? What happened to my shoes? Why is my guy not wearing shoes anymore? I didn't take off his shoes. Hello, game? Why am I not wearing shoes? What has happened to my shoes in the game? They were destroyed? Oh, from stomping, you think? Can that happen? They were really nice boots. You gotta be kidding me. I'm bleeding everywhere. Okay, well, this was unanticipated.